Hi and welcome back to another very ordinary week in my life as a 41-year-old child-free woman living in Berlin, Germany with my husband and our two fluffy cats. This week I talk a little bit more about hormones and how I'm going back to basics with my skincare routine. So if that's something you're interested in, welcome and happy to have you on board. Happy Tuesday. I'm once again making my very favorite pesto pasta salad. Basically because that's all I have the ingredients for right now. And I do have to say that I'm a little bit hangry today. Peas. It's honestly the easiest recipe ever. It takes like 15 minutes and at the same time it's so good and so satisfying. But yeah, I think I already mentioned that it's Tuesday. I have a fair few meetings today and I've been a little bit stressed this week. I don't know, I feel like just organizing work, life, the apartment, playing with the cats, feeding the cats, meal prepping, going on walks, going to the gym, everything. It's just a little much sometimes. And I do honestly wonder quite often how people with cats get everything done. Or like even people with dogs. As much as I love dogs, I feel like that would definitely be an overcommitment for me personally. I'm really happy to just be living with cats. And I feel like even that can already be quite the commitment. I don't know, I feel like the older I get, the less resilient I am in general. And maybe that's just me. Maybe it's because I'm quite introverted. Maybe once again, I've been hearing more about the fact that once your hormones drop, you do get less resilient, which is why I'm still really grateful to be on HRT or like at least on progesterone for now. I'm currently off of it. It's day 12 of my cycle and generally I'm feeling quite like pretty good actually right now. I think estrogen is high, testosterone is high, which is really weird to talk about, you know, how you're feeling in the sense of how your hormones are probably doing. But at the same time, I can't wait to start progesterone again in probably a couple days. I feel like I might just become a progesterone junkie because I did feel sort of, at least like definitely mentally much better on it during the second half of my cycle and then was kind of down during especially the first, I don't know, 5 to 7 days of my cycle. So yeah, really curious to see how it's gonna go this time around. And also, I don't think I told you that I do actually have a follow-up appointment with my GP just after the cycle. So she only prescribed 30 pills so that I could try it out for 2 cycles and then go back to her and tell her how it went. And I think I'm actually going to ask for a higher dose. And since I only took 10 pills during the last cycle, I do have 20. I do have 20 pills left now. And so I think I'll actually try and experiment with 200 milligrams for a few nights this cycle and see how that goes so that I can already report back to her. You do put some vegan mayonnaise and then some pesto in there. So that's where the like creaminess is coming from. Oh, and this is burning again. It's Wednesday morning and I wanted to show you what I got. This is the company that I've shown you before. I did order one of my sunscreens from them when I did my sunscreen experiment. I do have to admit that since then, I've kind of gone back to basics. Like the whole retinol experiment, I don't know, didn't really convince me. I feel like I should probably have given it a lot more time. Obviously, I mean, I took it for, I don't know, 1 month and then only once per week. And obviously it needs like at least 6 months or so. But I'm just really way too scared to make things worse instead of improving them, which is stupid because in the end, I guess there are so many studies showing that it's working. But then again, there are also a lot of people saying that it can like disrupt your skin barrier. And I don't know, I feel like as of now, I'm mostly happy with my skin as it is, considering that I'm 41. It's nowhere near perfect, but I don't know, I'm fine with it. And also the whole idea of having to wear sunscreen like basically 24/7, it's just not for me. I don't know. So what I'm doing instead is to basically continue doing what I'm doing. And this is exciting. What I did order is, I did order this Bakuchiol serum for the third time. This is actually the third bottle that I'm gonna use, and I love this. And this is supposed to be like the natural retinol alternative, which also, if used over long periods of time, and I guess I have been using it for probably at least a year now, is also supposed to help with like collagen production and like all the good stuff. So I'll just continue using this. And this also doesn't cause sun sensitivity, so that's pretty cool. And then I've ordered their vitamin C serum for the very first time. I have been using vitamin C from another brand, and I've been really curious to try this one. The other brand has 10% of vitamin C, and this does actually have 15%. And again, I just love their products. They're like mostly organic, vegan, cruelty-free, made in Germany anyway. And let's see, I'm just quickly gonna wash my face. So I just washed my face. My shirt is full of water sprinkles. And I'm just going to unpack this. Yay! So that's what the bottle looks like. And what I always do is use a little bit of aloe gel, like 2 pumps, and then mix that with the serums that I'm using, because that way I feel like it's way easier to apply on your face. I don't know what to say. I guess there's not much to see or like to expect after applying this for the first time, but now I did. And then what I use every single morning and night is my homemade like shea butter oil mix, and I do have various oils in there. I'm showing that in another video, and I will probably show it again in a future video. So yeah. That's that. I think I'll quickly do my sort of minimal makeup, and then I need to join my first call of the day. I'm done with work for today, and I'm actually about to head out and meet my husband for a little shopping trip tonight. We're going to the Mall of Berlin, where I think we haven't been in at least a year and a half, but I do currently feel like I don't really have anything to wear, and I literally don't have anything to wear because I so rarely buy new clothes, and then the clothes that I have had for years, they're kind of falling apart. I mean, I do have probably like 3 to 4 like t-shirts, then a few tops, which most of them I feel like I've had for like a decade, and that's what they look like. Also the pants I'm wearing, I guess you can't see, these like flowy pants, I love them, but they do have at least one hole in them. And then also the fabric is kind of pilling. And these are really the only pair of pants that I've been wearing for the past 3 summers, I think. Because everything else either doesn't fit or it's jeans, which I feel like is too hot in summer. And then I do have a couple others, but these are the ones that I just gravitate to over and over again. So yeah, long story short, we're going shopping tonight. I don't really want to get my hopes up because usually I just end up not finding anything or much, but let's see. It's Friday. I took my first 100 milligram capsule of progesterone last night and I'm feeling really drowsy today. I did have a really good night's sleep. I did sleep for probably straight 8 hours. I did wake up once, but I was able to fall back asleep really quickly, so no issues there. And also when waking up this morning, I did feel quite good, like no headaches, Then I didn't feel like drowsy or dizzy or anything or spaced out like I did the last cycle on progesterone. But right now I'm sitting at my desk and I'm struggling to find motivation to get work done. And I'm actually really looking forward to my nap. I hope I will start to feel a little bit more energetic and like awake and motivated. But I quickly wanted to share what I'm doing to determine my basically ovulation date. And I've actually restarted using the temperature method to track my basal temperature. And this is something that I have been using for many years. And yeah, that way I know that my ovulation probably took place between day 12 and 13 of my cycle. And I've been using this app for ever. Actually, apparently I have 87 cycles that I've recorded in this app, so it's been a while. And this thermometer is actually connected to the app, so it automatically transfers the measurements to the app. And I do even have like a 4-hour measuring window in the morning. For me it's 6 a.m. till 10 a.m. And anyway, just thought I'd quickly share that because it's been really useful for me. And yeah, with that, I think I will try to pull together all of my motivation and willpower and try to get some work done. And tonight we're actually going to meet up with friends for dinner, which I'm really looking forward to. Also, I feel like I've been experiencing a fair few cravings since yesterday, so I'm really looking forward to eating in general. And tomorrow night is one of my friend's 40th birthday, which is also going to be fun. Also really looking forward to that. And with that, I think I'm just going to end this vlog and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.